Hi everyone, Bernard here. I hope you're all staying safe and well, and welcome to my film and TV channel. I hope you enjoy what I've got for you today, and please check out as you're watching this little links on screen as well for different things on my Facebook and Twitter, and of course my football channel as well. And please, all your comments are very welcome. Just let us know and push that subscribe button. Don't forget, please push the subscribe button. Make sure your notifications set to public as well if you want to know when these vlogs are coming out. Push that notification button as well. So anyway, please enjoy. Right, what's out to buy online and in store here in the UK from Monday the 20th of September 2021. So we've got 7 films this week. Not the greatest scores on these that we've seen, but we'll get to that, won't we? I mean, these are the films, if you know anything about them and perhaps you started and perhaps you're an extra in them or something like that, even if they don't score very well, you want to buy your own copy, obviously. So anyway, we'll get to them anyway. We'll get through them. 7 films and 1 TV series this week available to buy. All right, here we go. We'll start off. Hurricane. Hurricane is the first one, a 15 rating. This is £10 DVD, 103 minutes, a dramatic thriller. Alonso Santos is an aspiring MMA fighter who battles with the harrowing effects of PTSD and dissociative identity disorder. Poor lad. After starting therapy, Alonso must confront his traumatic childhood while trying to ascend the ranks of the MMA underworld, forcing him to choose between fighting fame and his mental health. Featuring Cassius Corrigan, Jorge Masvidal, and Yara Martinez. Yeah, not overly bad score. Internet Movie Database is getting a 5.6 out of 10. So not great, but just under that 6, magical 6. So it might not be too bad. I'll try and get a watch of that one anyway and do a review of it. And the next one that's out to buy, I have watched this and I have reviewed this one. Probably the only one I've watched and reviewed this week, I think. Monster Hunter, yes, Monster Hunter, $9.99 DVD, $14.99 Blu-ray, and £30 for 4K. That's a lot of money. 12.80 if you get a fantasy action adventure, of course. Some great stills for this, don't get me wrong, some great images for this I do like, unfortunately perhaps not so much the film. Behind our world, of course, there is another, a world of dangerous and powerful monsters that rule their domain with deadly ferocity. When an unexpected sandstorm transports poor Captain Artemis, played by the wonderful Mila Jovovich, and her unit T. Harris, Megan Good, Diego Boneta to a new world, the soldiers are shocked to discover this hostile, unknown environment is home to enormous and terrifying monsters immune to their firepower. In their desperate battle for survival, the unit encounters a mysterious hunter, yes, played by Tony Jaa in this, whose unique skills allow him to stay one step ahead of the powerful creatures. Yeah, Internet Movie Database, Joe Public, you and me, the score, 5.3 out of 10. So again, a little bit below the 6 out of 10. Rotten Tomatoes, all the critics, 4.9 out of 10. So not great, but as I say, well, you know, it's one of those things. Have a watch. I mean, if you've not seen it, please check out my review on it. It's a bit long in the tooth for that one. It didn't really appeal to me, I don't think. But hey, 5.3 out of 10 is okay. That's not a total disaster of a score. So if you want to own that and buy it, it's out to buy. And the next one, it's Frankie. It's a 15 rating, $9.99 on DVD, 100-minute romantic drama, unfolding over the course of a late summer's day in the stunningly beautiful Portuguese town of Sintra. I'll take their word from it. From acclaimed director Ira Sachs, follow a family that has gathered for a holiday organised by family matriarch Frankie, played by Isabella Huppert. I do like her, I must admit. In this fairy tale setting, husbands and wives, parents and children, friends and lovers, all stirred by their romantic impulses, well, who wouldn't be, discover both the cracks between them but also unexpected depths of feeling, with a cast that also includes Brendan Gleeson, fantastic, Greg Kinnear, excellent, Marisa Tomei, brilliant. Internet Movie Database, yeah, again, below that 6 out of 10, but not a total disaster again, 5.4 out of 10. Rotten Tomatoes, again, a bit below my 6 out of 10 that I like to see, but 5.5 out of 10, so it may not be a total disaster, and it might be nice to look at, mightn't it? So, Marisa Tomei's in it, so it's bound to be nice to look at, isn't it? So there you go, that's out to buy if you want to own it. And the next one, well, Fighting the Sky, this is called, a 12 rating, $6.99, cheapest chips on DVD, 85 minutes of science fiction, stars Angela Cole, Roger Connors, and Yvette Farage. Strange otherworldly sounds are echoing around the world. A group of researchers led by expert ufologist Lorraine Gardner begin an expedition to track down the point of origin from which the sounds emerge. Yet as their journey deepens, they begin to discover more than they bargained for. No Rotten Tomatoes feedback on that one, but Internet Movie Database, 3 out of 10. Not great. I might watch 5 minutes and then turn it off, but we'll see. Anyway, it might not be that bad, but if you want to own that, if you were an extra in it or you know anything about it, you want to own it, that's there to buy. The Reckoning's the next one, a 15 rating, £7 DVD, 110 minutes, a horror drama. Stars Sean Pertwee, doesn't always do the best of films, does he? Let's be honest about it. Charlotte Kirk and Stephen Waddington. Evelyn, a young widow haunted by the recent suicide of her husband during the Great Plague, is unjustly accused of being a witch. She's a witch, she's a witch. And placed in the custody of England's most ruthless witch hunter, Judge Moorcroft, the nasty man. Internet Movie Database, well, it sounds good, doesn't it? Internet Movie Database, John Public, you, me, a 4.7 out of 10, so didn't even get to a 5. Rotten Tomatoes, the critics, 3.7 out of 10. Doesn't look good, but there's a good chance you might be an extra in that, and Sean Pertwee might want to buy it, so that's out to buy now if you fancy it. And the next one, Haunting of Mary Celeste, not Mary Celeste, Mary Celeste, 15 rating, £7 on DVD, 74 minutes. There you go. There's a nice tight length for a film. A horror starring Richard Roundtree and Emily Swallow. Yeah, a female researcher and her crew set out to see to prove that the disappearance of all passengers and crew from the infamous Mary Celeste was for supernatural reasons. Her theory is that those on the ship vanished into a rift between dimensions. Bermuda Triangle, anyone? And the same thing will happen again. Her theory proves horrifyingly true as her boat breaks down and the crew begin to vanish one by one. I think I've seen something like this before. The terrifying tale of haunting on the high seas proves that some mysteries are best left unsolved. There you go. Yeah, it does have echoes. I can't think of the film offhand, but it does have echoes of something else. Like, it's not Ghost Ship, but something like that. Internet Movie Database, not great. I say it's one of these. I'll probably watch 5 minutes, see what I think. But 3.3 out of 10 on Internet Movie Database, so not great. And I think we go on to the last one of the films. Yeah, The Birthday Cake. Yeah, we go. We all love a good birthday cake, don't we? 15 rating, £7 DVD, 93 minutes. A crime thriller starring Shiloh Fernandez, Val Kilmer, Ewan McGregor. Possible. The Birthday Cake begins with the 10th anniversary of Giovanni's father's death. Giovanni reluctantly accepts the task of carrying on the family tradition of bringing a cake to the home of Uncle Angelo, Brooklyn's last mafia boss. Sounds okay for a celebration. Just 2 hours. It's a bit like yeah, is it? Just 2 hours. Unless you're a City fan, you probably won't know what I'm talking about. Just two hours into the night, Giovanni's life is forever changed, and he's forced to grow up after witnessing murder, violence, chaos, and the truth about what happened to his father all in one night. I'm surprised. He got out his mental health intact. To be honest with you. Not great scores, unfortunately, again. But I mean, it sounds all right, doesn't it? With Ewan McGregor as well. I mean, but. Internet Movie Database, just 4.3 out of 10. Rotten Tomatoes, the critics, just 4.3 out of 10. So they both agree on it. So might not be that great. But if you like Val Kilmer and his ever-changing face and Ewan McGregor, you might want to own it. But there you go. And finally for this week, just a TV series. One I've dipped in and out of over its 3 seasons. And we've got Series 3 because it's British. Obviously, I think this show's on BBC. I think Ghosts, of course. Ghosts, the sort of a group of spirits who restlessly squabble in an abandoned country home with the owners, of course. If you've seen it, I'm sure if you're going to buy Series 3, you've seen Series 1 and 2 and bought them as well. 12 certificate, $14.99 on DVD. About 3.5 hours approximately. And yeah, it's not too. It is, as I said, I've dipped in and out. It's not because I don't like it. I don't find it particularly funny. I just find it an okay watch, but it's all right. But the episodes of Series 3 are scoring with the Internet Movie Database between 7.9 out of 10 and 9 out of 10. So. Yeah, I'm sure if you've bought Series 1 and 2, you'll be wanting to buy Series 3. So that's available. Ghost is available to buy. So there you go. The 7 films: Hurricane, Monster Hunter, Frankie, Fight in the Sky, The Reckoning, Haunting of Mary Celeste, The Birthday Cake, and the TV series Ghost Series 3. Not the greatest ones this week. Just to give you an idea of next week, it looks a little bit more interesting. I mean, we've got something called 8 versus Monster. We've got something called the 100 Candles game. We've got In the Heights, which will be popular with a certain load of people. What else? Other things as well. Earwig and the Witch for the kids. And Vera Series 11 next week. Yeah, so there you go. If you bought all the 10 of the other series, I've no doubt you'll buy Series 11. Hey, but that's for next week. I'm giving you a few hints answer to what's coming out, just to see if it was a little bit better than this week. Possibly, who knows? But we'll have a look at that next week. Join me, please. Anyway, leave your comments. Anything you are buying or you've been looking forward to buying, just let me know. Whatever you're going to do rest today, have a great one. Look after yourselves, look after your friends, look after your families. More importantly, let's all look after each other. So we meet here again on the Film and TV channel, or perhaps you have a flick across. Please have a look at my Citizen channel. You might know about birthday cakes and yaya if you do, for my football team, Manchester City. But otherwise, if you just want film and TV, there's plenty, as you're well aware if you check those playlists. Anyway, until next time, I only ask one thing. Please stay safe, everyone. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.